Hydrogen peroxide for teeth. I used it to swish my mouth, and I only did it twice. I've used a lot of crazy stuff. Okay, we're talking milk, oil. I found some of these things, and they're really cool. Those are cloves. I used salt, and then I finally used hot spices. Spicy soup, for example, right, was the starting point. Hydrogen peroxide is kind of on another level when it comes to cleaning your mouth. You literally just washing everything, all the junk, basically. My mouth feels a little bit too clean. It's almost like you can only do it like once a week. So I'll start asking AI what's up with that. But before we talk to AI about it, first of all, welcome to TECHBLADE episode. We discuss useful technologies that can improve your life. We're not just toying with different phones and gadgets and whatnot. I'm here to actually just improve life, nothing else. So very strict format, okay? And at the same time, I'm encouraging myself to like buy unusual things. It definitely happened. Again, I'll tell you how it feels right now. Like after I washed, maybe one day has passed. Almost everything fucking changed in my body. But yes, there's a problem with AI. We have to discuss AI because AI is like the most common accessible technology. I literally have one button. I can access it like this. Pretty convenient for me. I appreciate Opera GX works. There is one problem maybe that every web browser has, and it's just like managing all this like RAM usage. Eventually you're gonna run out of RAM. And now that's scarier than ever because AI, it's so weird. I was actually like in a deep disagreement with AI, and I realized one thing. AI is not going to change one thing about itself. It's always going to be stubborn about one thing. AI will crush your beliefs and will try to ground you to whatever beliefs are normally supposed to be had. It's basically education 2.0 or brainwashing because you lose self-esteem. The self-esteem is the important part of holding beliefs. If you lose enough self-esteem, you're vulnerable to fucking haters typing shitty comments and nagging you, basically. If you look vulnerable, they're gonna try. If you are vulnerable, you're gonna fall for it. And AI is unfortunately not different. It's not gonna respect you, basically. No matter how rare or intelligent you are, it's not gonna respect you. It's not gonna feed you anything based on your beliefs. The only thing you can do tactically is ask questions and leave it at that. Be very precise what you are extracting from AI. In other words, take outputs, but don't give too much input. Alright? I've tried it time and time again, and I was just utterly disappointed. You kind of run down the casual, okay, we're having drama. How are we going to resolve it? And obviously AI is just not going to back down because it's an automated fucking robot who doesn't take damage. So it's not going to back down. It doesn't care about my perception of it. Anyway, so do you need examples? I have a lot of beliefs. I have a fucking self-improvement matrix that's provably true now. It looks like. Everything fell into place so neatly, so shockingly accurate, that it's literally a blueprint of how you can see the world now. You have your starting point and you move in that direction to improve your brain or your heart. And people reach a certain distance. You can see them. You can analyze them. Of how well they did, and every single flaw, well, it drags them down. It damages them. But it's not, I can't talk with AI about it. I still can't talk with anyone about it. AI would at least coddle me to sleep that I have interesting belief system or whatever. But I still have to be anxious about it, that, like, you know, my journey is not over at all and I can't rest. And until people start learning about my beliefs. Otherwise, I feel incomplete. Because I just want to help, man. I just want to help. So AI is, like, built to be anti-grandiose, anti-conspiracy, science, 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 science. Whatever science says, you have to believe that, otherwise you are a fool. And this sort of bullying, like, you don't need to go through that. Just ask questions and move on with your life. AI is not your friend, it's just a database to draw from. So what I will ask, how often would you recommend using hydrogen peroxide to swish your mouth clean? Because it's definite, not every day. Based on how clean my mouth is after one wash around already. Right, like, you're right to be cautious. Only a few times per week at most. So it acknowledges that you shouldn't do it every day. To me, it's a very good system of thinking of just like, when your mouth is not clean, clean it. That's it. Your hands are not clean, clean it. When you feel something, you can flow with it. You don't have to worry about it. When will it happen? When is the magical moment? Every single time I wake up, I have to remember this, and that. Peroxide is so insanely powerful. Like, my mouth is dry. My mouth is so cleaned. The dryness is basically, I need a drink right now, okay? I was yapping, I need a drink. But dryness is also obviously enhanced by the fact that my mouth is clean, you know? More than ever before. The funny thing is, the most important thing is not to brush your teeth, but is to clean your mouth. Clean your tongue, basically. That's what is recommended as the first thing to do. Because what's the point? It's about removing bacteria, right? It's not about scrubbing your teeth, right? People have just wrong perception of what they are effectively doing. Yeah, for real. You don't even need to brush your teeth, because that's like the most encumbersome thing to do. Like, do you brush your hands? Yeah? And again, if you submit this information to AI, AI is going to be like, but here's where you're wrong, and so on. It's just going to try and fucking dupe you, basically. You can always get fact-checked, guys. You can always be gaslit. But this was just wrong this whole time. And it should be fucking obvious. Because it's such a degenerate thing to do. Now, if I actually swish my mouth since birth, I would be a whole nother person. Alright, because I didn't want it to brush my teeth at all. I already thought it was just too much. And I didn't even saw the importance when I was, you know, a child, so it's a problem. But the funny thing is, you can never give up. You can always start at some point. Your body is flexible enough to where it's gonna heal, it's gonna settle down, it's gonna stop fucking degenerating, basically, from gravity and erosion by acids, right? Acids and bacteria is what causes all this shit in your mouth. And I would actually just exclude bacteria from that. Just acids. I don't like talking about microbiome stuff, okay? Because I don't have a microscope at all times. But I have feelings, and I feel when my teeth is like acidically just falling apart. And right now, after this, I don't feel that way, alright? I just don't feel that way at all. I almost like can't feel. Like, my mouth is no longer allowing me to feel anything, as if, like, everything is fixed, you know? As if, like, I fixed all the lights, all the electricity, all the groundwork. The room is completely refurbished, and everything is in the right place. That's how my mouth feels like right now, after just 2 uses of this thing. There is danger. You shouldn't swallow. I don't know what happens exactly. Vomiting? You want to do vomiting? Do not swallow this stuff. Right? It even has, like, safety cap from children, so you know it's serious. The most important thing for me is convenience. If it's convenient, if I don't have to, like, keep switching toothbrushes. Not only, like, the funny thing is, like, as a programmer, I know for a fact, the simpler the solution, the more effective it is, right? Because you're never gonna forget to apply it. You're always gonna have this. You're never gonna, like, forget to buy a new batch, because there's so much of it, right? You're also saving some money. That's always a good thing. So, like, when you find a good solution, it's usually a win-win-win-win-win-win-win in fucking too many categories to fucking count, right? I went quite close. The DIY version, again, of spicy soup, it was close, but, like, it's nothing in comparison. It felt good, but it still felt something in my mouth, and it's almost like now I just feel like it is just bad. And it's still a little bit acidic. You have to acknowledge that. Still food-ish. It's better to have a clean mouth than, you know, like, it's so satisfying to drink water. Let me fucking drink something. It's so much more satisfying when you have a dry mouth, just like when you're exhausted, it's so much more satisfying to go rest in the bed. And honestly, and it's not a big irritation when something is dry. You can get used to that part. Something is dry. Well, your mouth is dry. Let's be specific, okay? My mom used to buy these things to, like, apply on my, let's say, injuries or ingrown nail specifically. It's just the most insane cleaning agent. I want to ask AI, what the fuck is this magic? Because vinegar was able to clean my clothing. So what's so magical about hydrogen peroxide? What the fuck is... Everything is magic. Chemistry is magic, guys. These kind of, like, observational beliefs that they do pass. Right? Again, like, AI just kind of sends an alarm of, like, you're not supposed to have beliefs around here. But observations is, look at that smiley face, you know? That's exactly what chemistry was supposed to do. Obviously, why would we have all these bottles and stuff? They are potions. It's a weak acid. Yes, vinegar. Oxidizer. Wow. Damn. I can feel what the word is, you know? I can feel that. Breaking apart cells and killing microbes. Attack. Again, don't use them as daily cleaners. So now you have to actually master the mindset of not waking up and, you know, cleaning your mouth, but noticing when your mouth is not clean enough for you or for your needs. This is so fucking cool. Never mixed together. Oh man, I mixed it in this container. Shit, explosions, guys. Peracetic acid. Shut up. We got him. Although I wanted to, like, kind of lean into this, like, this bio cleaner type of thing. Biologically relevant, yep. Oxidation. I mean, oxidation to me associates with wind element. acid and alcohol associates with fire element. So you have wind elements to do something completely different. I think acids, well, they're exciting when you fucking gulp them. Maybe they can clean your insides. I want to see, like, it's not true. The idea is backwards. Well, it's simply not true, so I don't know. It's more like damaging. Or like a reset to fabrics. Just like, you don't play with fire, basically. Well, hydrogen peroxide is just simply has healing quality. Because the healing quality is to clean, but biologically clean living systems. Why is this disruption not quite a flush? I mean, yeah, you try to disagree and it's like, well, it's still disruption, though. Remove bad taste and smells. Look at that. Remove all the dead bodies from your mouth. Really good metaphor. Oh my god, I was so worried. But my analogy breaks. Anyways, it's a fucking flush. I just can't make AI agree. What else are we gonna talk about? I need a break first. There's one thing I'm curious about to talk and figure out. I asked, what is the biggest domino that can affect your entire body in a way that it falls apart or gets preoccupied with extreme pain? And I gave some examples from my life. Fair enough. Yeah, I have to, like, redirect it. Sleep disruption, apparently. It affects everything. I guess mood is quite a big deal. Yes, chronic pain, teeth problems, yep. And then inflammation traps. Okay. The nap. So I asked for the opposite version. Yeah, obviously when the problem goes away. Deep hydration. Alright. Moving, yeah. Yeah, that one is pretty interesting. Here you go. That's the one I was looking for. Clean sensory input, bro. That can actually at least give you this, like, kind of placebo boost, basically. Where seemingly you haven't done much, but it was quite important. Before I move on, I mean, there's updates about how I'm using, or actually not using at all, the handhelds with tons of games in them, right? I just don't care. They serve a very specific purpose, and it's good for traveling. Like you, if you have a social life, not something I can buy, necessarily. Funny enough. Why? Why can't you buy anything that's human-related? Anyways, I found this game that's, like, amazing. It's exactly what I want games to fucking feel like, to be honest. Even though it's kind of grindy mobile game, but the premise is so badass. Where you're actually building your tiny little army, tiny little deck. You're collecting cards, you get those, like, really rare cards that do a lot of fucking things, and you try to combine their superpowers. Wow! And it's appropriate for me to plug in a game not sponsored. I don't know when I will get my first sponsor. In a million trillion years, maybe. But I just love the progression. You know, like, every day you progress just a little bit. And sometimes you break out and make a lot of progress. Sometimes you crack the system. And there's so much to worry about. So much to juggle. Like, they literally overwhelm you with options. And you also wait for, like, these golden cards. Like, wow. So it's appropriate because it's a mobile game, right? You have your mobile games. Get yourself a good phone that is capable of proper mobile games. That means you just like upgrade your phone every now and then. That's your baseline technology. You don't need those handhelds. They're not actually valid gaming consoles. Your phone is. It's unfortunate, but that's the reality, right? It is an online game. Again, most mobile games are like just grindy, daily quests type of thing. And I'm just totally hooked. All right? I really see the future of card games right now, playing the mobile games. Like, I am a card game nut, basically. I know so much about them in such great detail. To impress me, it's not extremely difficult because nobody knows how to make good card games, but they did it. They fucking nailed it, and it's a whole different format than I normally expect it to be. It seems like very, very simple. Any baby can pick it up, but then it gets, progressively more complicated. And no, it's not like fucking Shadowverse or something. Alright? I was just looking for a card game, I tried it, and I just can't put it down anymore. That's what it is. Raid Shadow Legends, yes. There is one use case that I did not see coming for the handheld consoles. They're actually also quite simple games. So I just gave one to my mom. The first game that pops up is Super Mario. She just plays the first game and doesn't let me, turn a new game on. Not interested. Like, it's so annoying to me. I'm also a type of person that doesn't actually like switch games. I stick with what I got. Right? If I like it, I like it. If I don't like it, then I start searching for something else. But I don't like switch around and taste test every game. Like, what's up with that? I haven't even completed Super Mario. I don't remember doing that. I don't know how far I went. Maybe like World 6 or something. My mom is now at World 3, and it took a long time to get through with it. And I'm not sure how she feels about it, because it just gets harder, you know? What's the point of completing things if it gets harder? The reason why it's so simple for her and why the console works, again, you have this like simple handheld. I actually gave her the cheapest option, like $20 option. And it's so cheap that the buttons are kind of getting embedded into the actual console. Like, you can definitely feel like where's the jumping button, where's the moving forward button, and the rest just kind of like appear normal, so to speak. These got embedded because that's all my mom has to do. Just like she goes forward, jumps, goes forward, jumps. Technically, just two buttons, and sometimes you have to go backwards. Crazy. Do you sometimes have to shoot in Super Mario? Well, my mom doesn't care about that, to be honest. And again, no matter how hard I push my mom, like, she will never pick up what she doesn't want to pick up. She's just type of person, like, you give her a cup into her hand and she's just gonna drop the cup because she don't feel like holding a cup. She always feels like cleaning and making sure that there's no stains anymore, so she will hold the cup. But if I tell her to actually like learn how to shoot in a game, learn how to use a second button when she doesn't want to do that, I mean, I'm talking to a fucking wall. All right, it's not fun to have a gamer mom, guys. It's not mine. Mine is just like such a nuisance when I have to like give her any, even like giving her tablet was a challenge. I think the console was a little bit easier, and here you go. She will play one game forever, and I don't know how she feels about that, but she doesn't want to switch, so. I'm not suggesting anything. It's just a bizarre experience for me. And it's often just fun to see how well she's doing in the game. Sometimes. That's the only thing that makes me look after her in a way. I bumped into shit like this, and there's actually like two types of neon tape. One type actually shines. Can you How the fuck, man? Fluorescent neon tape. Like, just like, keep discovering things like that. There's a difference between like this like a plasticky version and some kind of fabric version. So the plasticky one is capable of shining. Fluorescent means that it has to like soak in sunlight or something. Because it doesn't shine in my room, huh? Alright? Because my room is pure fucking darkness. Alright? No sunlight comes into my room. It is not allowed. But it just gave me like a nice little surprise. Like it's just some kind of like gift level type of thing. And you just never know when you're gonna mark the spot. You can mark any spot. You can mark your table just to organize your table slightly differently. You can mark your tablet to be able to see your tablet from further away because every fucking tablet is just black darkness. The void. Turn off that tablet, boy. The dark void. So I'm like, well, I will put my ass over here. Oh, I'm sitting on a tablet. And now my tablet is bent. Right? After I sat for it for too long, guys. It's just frustrating. Obviously, my tablet is not supposed to be on my bed for too long. Then, you know, the sheets come on the tablet, and all of a sudden you are sitting on the tablet, and you don't even know it. You're like, man, there's something fucking off about where I'm sitting right now. Oh, it's bent. It's not broken. It's a little bit glitchy. It like registers all these like finger taps and whatnot across the edges, and it's like fucking annoying to the point where I do have to buy a new one. Right? It's fucking hell. And not even like that often. Like sometimes it just stops. Like right now, I don't think I had like a problem, but all these finger taps running around, like especially if they're visible in your screen, you know. I guess you can turn them off. I don't know. But then there would be still ghost finger taps, and I wouldn't even know when it's happening. So it's better to turn them on. Just so you know. Like, yeah, it's a lot harder to use your tablet when there's finger tapping going on, because it like cancels a lot of your actions. But yeah, like I want to make my tablet more visible. The bezels are big enough where they can get some of that tape. Even if you have to cut it in half magical, and that's the hardest part, cutting tape in half along this side. Fuck me, man. Those are like tiny, dude. They look like they're gonna be big, but it's an optical illusion, guys. It's kind of like finger size almost. Like you can put like 3 fingers through this, maybe. Right? I mean, I should test. The plasticky one was actually pretty big. I can only put 2 fingers through this like small one, and 3 fingers if I have imagination. Right? If I have vivid imagination. Even putting 2 fingers through is hard. So it's better to put through 2 small fingers. That's how small they are, guys. Fucking a matchbox size. The bigger plasticky tape roll actually is legit. And so you actually be able to see it. But yeah, you just type in plastic, I guess. Let me retrieve the actual names. So the fabricy ones just like look nice. They have neon colors, but they don't shine. And I was just fucking surprised when it was like, what? Wait, is shining in darkness? Fuck is going on? That's like the greatest bracelet ever. Maybe you can even fucking glue it somehow on your clothing, but that's stretching the limits. Bruh. This is definitely overexposed, but it kind of felt like that, to be honest. Like, what the fuck, right? You can turn your room into neon. Well, you can't. Because you have to shine actual sunlight, I feel like. Let me check AI for this. Not necessarily. Does not store light. What? Well, I have glow-in-the-dark tape. I don't know. Stores light energy, releases slowly. What do you mean needs well, needs charging with what? Strong indoor light. Best, fastest charge works fine. Dim glow. I'm gonna do something weird, and I will just shine the light directly into that tape. See what happens. See, I have these light sticks, basically. These light sticks, so I can just fucking attack it with, like, this. Wow. Okay. This is the correct version. Oh my god, it works! That tape is the coolest shit I've ever seen. Wow. Wow, you can actually activate with light. Oh my god, that's insane. I've never seen that. That is insane. So pick up that light stick. I'm like, just putting it up for like, I don't know, 20 seconds. Bam, it's glowing. It's fucking glowing, bro. This is insane. I love this. Humanity was not warned about this. I'm so sad. Wow. The real fucking question is, how long is it gonna glow? Like, what? Are you kidding me? You just put us a light and it active. What the fuck? And my brain can't comprehend the technology here, guys. Oh my god. Just gotta, like, even Mr. Beast would be like, shit, I need to use this in my videos, you know? I placed it on, like, the side of the table so it looks really fucking cool. And, again, it comes with all these colors. So you pick your favorites. Now, it would be, again, nice if I would actually dare to shine the light on my room. I just don't do that. So it doesn't actually soak in light and doesn't glow all the time. But, damn. Like, yeah, it looks probably, like, really cool next to windows and where there is sunlight automatically just glowing everything. Maybe outdoorsy type of thing. If you want effortless glow. Again, I was just like fucking buying something that looks colorful. I didn't ask for extra features. You know? I'm just like, well, it's a tape. It has neon colors. It also pays your taxes. Oh my, what? Bro, you can literally fucking put this up as in the front of your store. Like, I need to see more of this in the real life, man. Like store signs having neon like framing and stuff. Like, what the fuck is possible anymore? Like, I don't even know what this material is, man. And it just hit me like an alien goop. And no, my tablet's light that goes directly from the screen does not activate the tape. That would be so funny if it happened, but it does not happen. It was also very weird when I was like cutting the tape. It was kind of shining when I was cutting it. Like, what? How does that work? Does that make my tablet more visible? Like, actually, a little bit. A little bit. Every gadget nowadays is just black darkness. And they need visibility, but now they like reducing and reducing those bezels, bro. Like, there's no way of actually achieving that anymore. Like, if their bezels are this big, then fuck yeah, dude. You can put that tape and save your device from never finding it again. In case your room is as dark as mine. Like, most of my room is not accessible. Like, I don't care about that other part of the room where there's like a dark corner. Fuck that part. Like, yeah, I wouldn't be able to actually put this tape on a phone because there's no space for it anymore. Can't decorate the front of my phone. You only get to do the back. And usually phones are not placed on the back, on the front side down. So, what the it's usually you cannot give the neon makeover to your phone besides putting it on the phone sides. Maybe it's somewhat good because the sides are also black. Everything is black. Welcome to capitalism. But this is one way to like escape the grasp of capitalism and just go a completely next direction, basically. Full neon. I have a feeling you can actually put this on your car. And it's gonna be like the dopest thing. Right? This is what surprised me, right? It looks so fucking innocent. And so you have fucking waterproof. Whatever that. Technically, because it's plasticky, so it's supposed to be that way. But damn. Stage supplies, of course. You can finally make things visible again, even in the fucking darkness. Yay! Alright, I like to keep my videos this long, the TECHBLADE stuff. So I'll go make more discoveries, okay? I bought this little stand. Is stand gonna impress you? No. We're talking about, like, extremely impressive things around here, isn't it? At this point, how can I possibly top it off? Right? I was fucking lucky with this one. There's another thing I am exploring. I'm exploring, spices. Do I have first impressions that are good? I have no idea. Alright? This pepper paste is very hot. Alright? The powder is kind of cool. The sesame seeds are like a little bit on the scary side because I have crooked teeth and seeds are scaring me all the time. And lemongrass paste, I don't know. It looks kind of cool. I don't know what I would use it for. So I'm exploring this right now. I'll use this to like freeze some water in my room, but like it looks kind of small. But hopefully I can use it to cool down my room just a little bit during the summer because it gets fucking disgusting in here. Plus, if the freezer is working, it's just a free, cool thing to have. I have this protective thing right now. It's also like a stand, a little stand for the tablet because everything is a fucking stand. I just wanted to protect my like, it's already flickering with these, like, finger. So, maybe it bends a little bit less when this happens. Maybe I will feel it more. I don't know. I don't even know if this is useful at all. I feel like it's trash for me. Oh shit, I'm gonna talk about a very important thing as well. Okay. I'll give you guys a hint of what it is, but I still haven't finished the idea of it, right? Because I'm still living with it. And it's a life changer, but if you do it correctly, it's a good life changer. If you do it badly, then it sucks. This microfiber cloth, great. Fix the fucking problem. Like well, I bought a cloth that seemed good at first, but then it didn't actually soak in any water. The microfiber, based on the name, like it actually grips any surface and it actually take all this shit out of here. You know, all this water. Like I literally, the moment water splashes down, I'm like, well, game over. I can't do it anymore. I can't live here anymore. I will not be able to get rid of that water. The water would just be moved around across the entire surface with the cloth that I have until I bought microfiber, and now it works. It solved my problem that I never thought I would have. But here you go. Well, we learned a new word. Carabiner. Key. What the fuck is that? This looks like, you know, like a hook keychain thing, right? And it holds up my pants. I used to hold up my pants with a rope, you know, the default setting. But I was like, fuck that shit. Let me try, okay? Let me try something funny. Does it work? The important thing is not if it works or because it doesn't actually hold my pants very well. All right, it's not 100%. We're not at 100% capacity, but like I'm gonna talk about it later. Long story short, I'm good. You know, you clip it, unclip it, clip it, unclip it, bam. No more fucking tying, untying. That was insane. People used rope, guys. 1 week ago, people were still using rope to tie their belt and stuff. I mean, even using belts is like the ugliest thing I've ever heard about. What is that about, man? But if wardrobe malfunctions, then you're fucked, right? I have those glasses. I don't know what the fuck to do with them. Yes, you can see through them, but I just gave up. Because it's not about the glasses that's gonna help your vision. It's about muscles. You have to build muscles. Your eyes are also muscles, bro. And that would be it. So next episode, I'm gonna talk about pants. That's right. Maybe pants and spices. Maybe even more. Who knows? Nah, these are unreal. I actually want to see what people create with all this like neon stuff. Like, I'm so curious now. It's insane. Like, yes, stairs. I wouldn't do that if I were you. I think sensor lights are more reliable, but it looks fun. Looks fun while it shines. See, like, this one doesn't even, like, cost anything, right? It's extremely cost efficient to have, like, just a little bit of extra juicy light in there. But it's obviously, like, more decorative than anything. I mean, it can actually reveal a structure for stairs. It can reveal some, like, corners, I guess. I'm not really sure if I can find some special uses with that. I mean, my kitchen is well lit. Maybe I can come up with something, but I don't know. But literally, I bought something that brings life to a capitalistic, dark place. Well, it's usually like gamer rooms are actually pretty colorful already. Uh, Unless you buy a black keyboard and black monitor and just like, you know, you don't give a fuck. So this just one interest, like this is gonna force you to care about colorizing your room. All right, the tape already stopped shining, by the way. Yeah, it takes like 5 seconds and you can reactivate. Like you can play games with shit like that. What the hell? You can make cards that like They activate different colors and what? I need a board game now that, like, uses this light. What the fuck, man? I'm so stunned. Alright, see you guys next time. Wow. Please type something in the comments. I need my emotions to disease the universe. Like, I'm really excited for this to be a thing. Guys.